show respect, step back, no need for space invasion. Stop saying your room number at the day's end, let the girl dance. That's really all she came for. $1 million dress probably came from the thrift store. Even though she seems to be exactly what you wish for, she's never coming in on your transistor. Don't matter if you're rich or piss poor, she's out of your league and in a different sport. The answer is no, you ain't got a chance. She's out of your league, just let the girl dance. No creeping allowed though, you just get a glance. Don't try to swing game, yo, just let the girl dance. The answer is no, you ain't got a chance. She's out of your league, just let the girl dance. You can watch her soul glow from a distance, but give her some space on, let the girl dance.
Hey everybody, I'm Randy Silvis.
And I'm Tony Mullick.
Welcome back to Slotrods.
So Randy, how's the new dental work working out?
Well, you'll be able to tell by the way I'm talking, but I don't know yet. I'll tell you when I get my full set of teeth. I only got half of them right now.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but how's it feel?
Well, I feel like I went in, they put me to sleep, pulled down my drawers, put a firecracker in my mouth, lit it, walked out of the room, boom, blowed all the teeth out of my head, came back in, stuffed a half a set of dentures in my face, pulled my pants back up, and sent me on my way.
Well, Randy, that was quite a mouthful.
Yeah, just like these freaking teeth.
Okay, I'm almost afraid to ask, but why'd you say they pulled your pants down?
'Cause I assume that's what they do when they put you to sleep at the dentist, isn't it?
I'll remember not to use your dentist. Hey, welcome back anyhow, man. Good to have you.
When we last left everybody, the drivers were trying to keep Kellie from climbing the list. She was trying to get to the #1 spot, and that would have given her control of all 3 trophies in the 724.
Well, they're going to have to figure out how to stop Beelzebug.
And speaking of Beelzebug, at the end of part 1, Purple People Eater and Beelzebug were getting ready to race for the 8th and the 9th spots.
Unfortunately, that race never really got a chance to happen because Purple People Eater had trouble getting to the line, so Beelzebug won by default. And that brought us to the first round of callouts, which was automatic. Even numbers called out all the odds.
So first up, number 10, the Fuzz, calls out number 9, the Purple People Eater. Oh, P.P.E. still's hit.
And that put him about a half a car out by the 60-foot mark.
The Pantera gaps the Fuzz by 2 car lengths, and that means there's no movement on the list. Next up, Beelzebug gets her first chance to move up the list. She calls out the Triton for the number 7 spot.
Right.
They came off the line together, but that little bug just kept pulling further and further away from the Triton.
Look out, fellas. Here she comes. Beelzebug, the new number 7.
Then Randy and the Antidote called out the Undead for the number 5 spot.
Oh, Tony, I think I hear the squeal of the Undead.
And that was the unmistakable sound of a crown gear losing its grip on a 1/8 inch axle. That's the Antidote for the win.
Tony in the Blue Dream 2 calls out Drew in the Magic 8 Ball for the number 3 spot. Galaxy left the line like he was hitting the nitrous, and the 8 Ball just couldn't catch him.
The old girl's finally starting to run like a 1 or 2. I think I got a future number 1 on my hands.
Yeah, there's a little black Volkswagen I think you're going to have to finish off first.
Well, first she'd have to catch me, and it's a long walk from number 7.
And that leaves 1 race left for the first round. Cannonball calls out Damien for the number 1 spot.
The number 1.
Tim Clark stole the hit. I see a pattern here.
He put a car length on Keith, and Keith just couldn't get that Pinto reeled back in.
And that brings us to a new round. And the Purple People Eater calls out the Triton for number 8.
P.P.E got the hit by a millisecond, buddy.
Triton coming around him on the big end. Triton by half a car.
Okay, now it's up to the Undead to stop Beelzebug from running up the list.
What happened to first my wheelie bar?
Why, what happened? Missing a wheel off the wheelie bar. Yeah. That's not good.
Oh no, she lost a wheel off her wheelie bar.
We gotta find the
We'll
wheel
put
off the
5 minutes on the clock for her to fix her car, and if she can't get back to the line in 5 minutes, she forfeits the race.
We couldn't find the missing wheel and we were just about out of time, so we sent it the way it was.
Well, that didn't work.
no.
Now what?
Uh-oh.
I do not know. I guess keep on looking for that wheel from the wheelie bar. Up next, Brandy calls out Drew for number 4.
Nah, that's a drag race.
And the Antidote takes out the 8 ball by half a car. We have our first driver trying to knock number 10 off the list. The Joker calls out the Fuzz.
Yeah, the Joker got the jump. He never looked back. We got a new number 10. That means the Joker and whoever's at number 9 will have to race by the end of the round. And that don't give P.P.E any time to get out of the way.
But first, the Triton spilled blood in the water and jumped on a wounded Beelzebug.
Camera 1 is ready. Nope. Jumping off that.
And that puts Triton at number 7, and Beelzebug falls to number 8.
And now, according to the new rules, P.P.E has to take the call out from the Joker. And the loser of this race is open to a call out from anyone not on the list.
Pretty good start, but the Pantera had all the horsepower.
That means P.P.E remains at number 9, and the Joker is in danger of falling off the list.
The last race of the round will be the Undead versus the 8 ball for the number 5 spot.
Call out.
Camera 1 is rolling.
Whoa. Stop it short.
Well, there's a disaster.
What happened?
What the hell happened? How did it catch fire?
We smoked the transformer, which brought an end to our day, which left us with this as our current top 10 list. As far as how it happened, you'll see Xavier had his thumb heavy on the attenuator until the rear tires were just ready to crack. And that brought electricity to the car through the attenuator, but didn't allow the electricity to flow.
And that in turn smoked the transformer and set the attenuator on fire in his hand.
And it's hard to be mad at the kid for doing something that we didn't know to tell him not to do. But suffice to say, we know now. And thanks to an extra transformer, we don't have to miss any races.
And Kellie will have to wait for another day to try to get her 3rd trophy. So, Tony, what's up for our next episode?
Our next episode is the one we've all been waiting for. The Street Outlaws coming to the 724. Representing the Oklahoma Outlaws are these one-of-a-kind hand-built Slotrods. And since some of these cars were built, some things have changed in the real Street Outlaws world. Jeff Lutz's 57 was lost in a catastrophic crash, and as of this release date, he hasn't said if he's going to rebuild it or not. And the Dominator, we're going to talk about here in a couple of minutes. This is his old school Barney Purple Dart. And aside from that, the Crow isn't racing with the Street Outlaws anymore. So this episode will be a dedication to the old Crow and to the 57.
Representing the Memphis Outlaws, you have the Kaiser, the Hummingbird, who in real life was in a catastrophic crash recently, but thankfully is back up and running, although a little worse for wear. This is the Hummingbird before the crash. Also, we have the 67 Chevy Malibu called the Tomcat, and this is supposed to be her original car, not the Camaro she runs now painted with the same paint scheme. Also, we got Old Heavy, and not pictured here is Zip Tie, but he'll be racing as well. And we got something very special we're doing with the Dominator car, but I'm going to have to let Tony tell you about that one. Tony?
When I first built Dominator's car for our Street Outlaws race in February of 2021, I made his old school Barney Purple Dart with the big spoiler on it. However, in March of 2021, Dom released this picture on the internet. It was his car with a Daytona-style wing and nose cone, and the fans loved it. We thought it would be the new car, but alas, when the new season of the show started, he was in his regular Dart with huge tires on the rear and flip-flop paint ranging from blue to purple. Well, once said, once done, Dom. I saw the new design in March of 20, and I did this. So guess what? When we race the Street Outlaws cars, this is what Dom's car is going to look like. And something tells me if it does well in this 1/24 scale aerodynamic test, I might want to put this on his Twitter feed because I think he's going to be interested.
Tony, that car looks good, man. And if I know you, and I do, that baby's going to be fast. So I can't wait to see her on the line.
Oh, brother, promise you it will be. I made all of these cars fast just out of respect to the Street Outlaws.
Well, folks, I guess we'll be seeing all you at the Slotrods Raceway. Until then, I'm Randy Silvas.
And I'm Tony Mollick.
And you've been watching
Slotrods.
The answer is no, you ain't got a chance. She's out of your league, just let the girl dance. No sleeping allowed, yo, you just get a glance. Don't try to swim game, yo, just let the girl dance. The answer is no, you ain't got a chance. She's out of your league, just let the girl dance.